Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live.
Good morning, every lime drop, and good health to everyone. Someone was asking, did I watch the Met Gala? And no, I hate those people. I hate the Met Gala, and I hate everyone that goes there. Oh, Rihanna. I like Rihanna. And even then, I don't watch it. I just watch later on E! News what Rihanna wore. However, the Met Gala, talking about the Met Gala, they honored Rihanna with the statue of her pregnancy. That is so cool. I think it was a digital statue. I'm not sure if it was a real statue. Doesn't really matter. It was so cool. Morning, sweetie. Morning. Yeah, I like Britney, but Britney doesn't go to the Met Gala. You know, I don't think we've ever seen her at the Met Gala. I don't even think it existed when she was trying to perform. But yeah, I like Britney. Who else do I like? I like George Clooney. It's a limited number of people that I like. And I don't like the Met Gala is for superficial people. I don't like that. Talking about people that aren't, that did not come across well, right? So rest in peace, Kevin Samuels. I had mixed emotions about Kevin Samuels. You know, I wasn't elated, right? It actually might have broke my heart a little bit, you know, because I feel like Kevin Samuels was wrong. And I feel like he needed time to get it right. But he's not here now, so he doesn't get a redo. He doesn't get a chance to do it right again. Does that make sense what I'm trying to say? Like, have you ever been sick? Like, really sick, near death? Right? I have, right? And you come out of it and you're like, I'm going to change my life forever. Like, I'm never going to participate in anything that doesn't serve my highest purpose. Right? And I almost died twice. And so to be blessed to come back and get that second chance twice, right? And to allow social media to rule your whole life, to allow social media to take you down that road, because that wasn't a purple brick road. It wasn't even the yellow brick road. It was a road that was bumpy and rocky, and you insisted upon staying on this particular road. This road doesn't have a color, right? Might be even translucent, the road. It didn't have a color, right? So I can't even give it a color because it's an intermingling of how you represent yourself. So if I give it a color, I'm being unfair to the color, right? And you stumble on this road, right? You fall, you get back up, but you keep doing the same things over and over and over, all the while being praised. Whether he was being praised because people believed in him, or whether he was being praised because you didn't like him. The bottom line is you invested in him. And there's a book that I read. It was called The 5 People You Meet in Heaven. And it's an irony when I read the comments in the social media and they're like, it's official, he's dead. The comments are mortifying. The comments, like, it made me so sad to watch women say the most horrible things when a man has already died. Like, shut your trap. Shut it. Quiet. Like, reflect. Like, you are him. He is you. The same people from the same pod. If you made a comment that's so derogatory, like other people, there's some nice ones who are like, listen, I'm going to mind my business. I get that. That actually makes sense to me, right? I'm going to mind my business. Got it. That's not what some of the comments were. Some of the comments were unheard of. It was so unkind. It was so, I'm like, are you people raising children? Are you raising children? Because in order for you to be that kind, you would have watched him. Oh, did you get a redo, Ifashaye? No. No. A redo is amazing. A redo is amazing. Or to be so close to death and you get a redo. Like, pay attention to the redos, and that includes car accidents. Not even a car accident, it's an accident. It's a wake-up call. Me too, B Shorty. In the beginning, I did watch his videos. I don't know how long he's been around. And I did watch his videos. And what I couldn't stand was how people purposely signed up to get on his video to be torn apart. Women signed up for this instead of just turning away. You all made him popular. And I was mortified at you. What? Your story's a medical journal? What? No, they're not trying to defeat him in his death. Ugly comes out through death. I've never seen a death where ugly doesn't show up. You ever have a family member that dies? I did. 2 of them. The ugliest time of my life. Ugly. You're sitting there going, what happened? Wait, who? What? Money starts becoming an issue. It's a nightmare. I mean, the best relatives fall apart when a matriarch or patriarch dies. Sad. So let me see if I can find some good ones that some mean people said. Facts. Hi, Chrissy. Oh, hi, Marlene. You know, in the Caribbean, we have a song, drink your water, mind your business. Y'all need to drink some goddamn water and clean out your cells. Clean out your cells. Like, enough already. Ugly begats ugly. Ugly attracts ugly. All right, let me look here for some of the comments. I didn't really... I don't really get this one, but I get it. It says, perhaps he died of a heart attack because he carried so much hate in his heart. Anywho, praying all of the Black women that the above mentioned, she couldn't even mention his name, that the above mentioned male loved to disrespect on a daily basis, had a wonderful day. Somebody responds, YouTube. You know what? I believe he probably died of COVID, right? Um, COVID is associated with heart issues, right? Especially if you're 55, 56. He might have been skinny, but he could have had high blood pressure. He could have had diabetes, right? And if COVID gets in, COVID attacks and magnifies an issue that you already have, which is why I'm telling everyone, get healthy, get healthy, get healthy. Please get healthy. Work on your body. That way when COVID comes in, COVID doesn't take you down. You don't die from COVID, right? I just think that, yeah, well, the vaccine now contributes to hepatitis and HIV. I just think that I wouldn't want to live the life I have today, taking my public persona and using it to gain more clicks. I wouldn't want to do that. And I wish he had the opportunity to really look at himself. That's what I wish. I wish he, because now the funny thing is, Kay taught me this, and I really appreciate it. So I had problems with my mother, right? And in her death, I had problems with her still. But only in like the last year and a half am I beginning to resolve my issues with my mother. Like understanding that the personality that you see was my mom's personality. That she was probably one of the first women I ever met that was like Black Lives Matter. We didn't have the acronym BLM. We didn't have that. But she used to go into Bloomingdale's. I don't know if you know what Bloomingdale's is. And she would go up to the security guard and she would say, "Don't try and follow me around." I thought she was crazy. I didn't know that she was exercising her voice, because coming from the 60s and slavery, women didn't exercise their voice, let alone a Black woman. So in hindsight, I get a mediumship reading from Deborah Hookey, and my mom comes through and she says to Deborah, she didn't say it to me, she says, "Tell Tracy that's me in her. That fighting spirit that she has, that kick ass, it's me." And it was the first time I had sympathy, because I recognized that sometimes my voice can be so aggressive that YouTube will shadow ban me. IG will just kick me off. And I recognize, oh my God, I honor that part of her in me, right? And I just wish that we all could have used our voices better with Kevin. Because I think what COVID is doing right now is COVID is taking out the useless, the ineffectual. Because there needs to be room for new. But old, ugly, derogatory, like, they can't stay. None of us can stay if that's the way we operate, right? And some of the comments that I saw, I'm like, I hope you're not raising children, because this is bad. All right. I mean, another Kevin Samuels can come along. How much attention are you going to give it? Because once he was on this colorless road, he didn't know how to get off. Because we gave it to him on a platter. We said, be you. Continue this, be you. And there's a book that I read, and I think it's The 5 People You Meet in Heaven. And there is a way that you can contribute to someone's death and not know it. So be mindful that when you get to heaven, you're going to have your book review. And you're going to be like, I didn't even know that person. But imagine the magnitude of people that kept tuning in. Imagine you're one of them. And you help contribute to his death. Just going to leave that right there. Thank you, Patricia. Patricia said, oh, Latricia, my screen was too big. I was in a coma for 3 days, and have known memory, and like you, almost died twice, but I came out differently. I am more compassionate than I was, but I am impatient with people who cause drama. Yeah. Someone made a good point, says Musings by Monifa. Women are always looking for a high-value man. He was saying you will be alone if you don't lower your standards. I don't know how to measure a high-value man. I don't know how to measure that. I know how to measure a man that's nice to me. I know how to measure a man that knows I like cinnamon in my coffee. I know how to measure a man that does not call me out my face. We've talked about this. I'm sleeping with you and you call me a bitch. Done. I know how to measure a man that comes home every day, that might have to give up a vice like drinking. I would never marry a drunk. Never. Unless that is something that you are willing to work on. Go to AA. I mean, I know how to marry a man that looks at me and is happy with me. I know how to marry a man that if I want to watch a particular show, let's say, and you're just going to sit there and watch this stupid show with me, like I know the show is stupid. Any Real Housewives of anything's a stupid show, but you going to sit there with me? You might be inside your phone, but you sitting there. Is Phaedra back on? Real Housewives of Atlanta? You be listening? Ciao. Ain't nobody want Phaedra back on. That's what I consider a high-value man. Not a man that wears a suit. His underwear is probably dirty. You know? So rest in peace, Kevin Samuels, and I'm sorry if I contributed to your death. So, I can only speak for myself because I did watch a couple of his shows. I didn't continue to watch it. So, I can only apologize for what I contributed to. B. Moore goes, not the dirty bloomers. I can't marry a man that when he takes his underwears off, it ain't clean. Those underwears better be clean. All right. Well, that got serious real quick, huh? Yeah, our collective roles. Yeah, but I was just saying I can only apologize for what I may have contributed to. I did watch him a couple of times. Ah, all right. All right. It is what it is. You just don't let it be what it is. Like, be best, is I think what I'm trying to say now. Like, let's all be best. All right. That was a little heavy. But, every morning show, you know, sometimes you got, oh, look what I got. Look what I got. Ah, look what I got. Ah, I got lighting. It's off of Amazon. You get two of these. It stretches tall. It goes down really low to the floor. Two for $89. It's worth it. Let me show IG. Look what I got. Look at that. My Obi-Wan Kenobi one. Yes. My Obi-Wan Kenobi one. Look at the light that it gives me. And then you could dim it. Oh, that's sexy, right? Oh, that's IG has a different camera, but on YouTube, that dim, sexy bedroom lighting. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Or you could make it harsh. Harsh. And it turns, right? I could put it above, kind of heating up. I could put it above my head because it turns, right? But I don't need it above my head. I like for the light to bounce off the iPad. Oh, thank you. Where is Miss Steph? Did she come on? Because I was watching her tutorial, it seemed, on IG, and I followed her. Do you like this little knot here? It's just like the perfect knot. All right, I'm over it. I'm over it. I'm always over it. Do you want to discuss my job? Oh, child, getting hot. I knew I was going to get hot. I said, Tracy, you're going to get hot. And I said, no, I won't. Ugh. Ugh. You know what I need? I need a facial. There's a place right down the block that does facials. I wonder how much they charge. Got to get the facials in before the numbers go up. They're starting to go up in the Caribbean, guys. So bright. You can't ask for brighter, sweetheart. Thank you, Lottie. It is bright. I hear baby chickens, as my grandson says, baby nuggets. Oh, your knot is cute, isn't it? It looks like an S knot or something. I don't even know how I got this knot. I was like, it is what it is, but it worked. And you know what this is? You know what my headpieces are? So I wear these things, right? I'm gonna show you my breast again. I just like showing my breasts lately. Get over yourselves. I should open up a OnlyFans. The only reason why I won't open up an OnlyFans is because I don't think the Caribbeans will understand it. Okay, so these are tank tops, right? But rather than have the full length tank top, I cut them, right? I cut the tank tops, right? Naturally. And the rest of the material, I use this headband. Aren't I smart? Mm-hmm. I'm smart. Mm-hmm. All right. 5 things you need. Wait, May 6th. May 6th. 5 things you need to know. there's a heat wave. They're blaming it on Mother Nature. You know, screw you people. Don't blame the heat wave on Mother Nature. Mother Nature is beautiful. She's beautiful. Don't put this shit on Mother Nature. Mother Nature is going to create a heat wave to ruin the trees and the plants. Get out of here. All right. Historic heat wave for Mother's Day weekend. Happy Mother's Days, guys. Because I'm not going to be here tomorrow. Though I do want to do a super psychic on Amber Heard. However, I don't know if we're going to get to it. So we might have to do it on Sunday if anybody wants to. But my friend Jason is having a class tomorrow on Saturday, May 7th at 4 p.m. Contact Jason D. Oh, wait. Let me get this. Contact Jason D. McKean at yahoo.com. Also, that's his PayPal, Jason D. McKean, or yahoo.com. His Cash App is Jason Tarot Wizard. It is at 7 Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Central. And if you ever wanted to write an ebook, write a book, receive a paperback or hard copy, write your own story, write poems, Jason is here to show you what that looks like. So come join us tomorrow, 7 Eastern. All right, my friend Jason. So again, I don't know if we can fit a super psychic in there anywhere. Oh, by the way, I don't really advertise this, but I do revelations every Saturday at 9 a.m. And it's a different take on my impression of revelations. So come join me and Melissa at the Melissa Burton Show on IG. And we talk and gab like girls, and then we read Revelations, and then we talk and gab about Revelations. I think we finally got through Revelations 18, so we're getting far along there. But it's so much fun to just join and listen. It's on Block Talk Radio, but I post it simultaneously on YouTube. So just join and listen. And, you know, if you're driving, go ahead and drive and just listen to us. All right. Also, I was talking to one of my group mates, and it turns out that, you know, her son knows me, right? And he's 4, right? And the mom loves me, right? And she's listening to me, and, you know, all of a sudden I start cursing, right? And the poor baby goes, did she just curse? And she had to, like, play it off, like, no, didn't what? Like, she had to play it off, like, because, you know, with a 4-year-old, it's like, what? Do you want a hot dog? Like that type of thing. So I really feel like I should have a disclaimer, because I got kids dancing to my song, Go to Tracey Brown Live. I got mom sending me posts that the kids are like dancing to my, like, it's a nightmare, right? And, you know, I don't know what to tell you. Like, I think I should have a disclaimer that says, proceed with caution, you know, cursing is involved. How's that? Is that reasonable? I think I should have a public service warning. Proceed with caution. Cursing is involved, or something like that. You guys tell me what I should be saying. Hi, Miss Bailey Page. Hi, Miss Kelly Baby. Hi, Odd Dog. Hi, Renee. What do you think? All right. I'll figure it out. I just think I should. I know they've heard worse, but all of a sudden, You driving in a car, the kids are eating their ice cream, and Tracy's going, fuck this and fuck that and fuck your mama too. And it's not a good look. They're not gonna call out their mama, they're calling me out. Me. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Somebody sent me a video. I was embarrassed. I was like, no. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to cute as ever. All right, let's get back to my job. Somebody's always soliciting me, by the way. Always. I'm always getting solicited. After a long search for people to work with, I came across your page and it seemed to be very interesting. So I'm writing you with a proposal for collaboration. Interesting. I hope you join our team. And we will make our product even better. You want to work with us? We're waiting for your reply and we'll discuss all the details. What? Regards. What? You're not even telling me what you want me to participate in. See, I just ignore stuff like this. I once had a tarot company contact me, and they said something about producing, and I guess I could have had the tarot, and they were African kind of based tarot visuals, right? Like African or black. And I was like, oh, maybe this is something I could do. I'm always down for tarot cards for free, right? If I could get it for free, I would. And I kept looking, and then I researched the artists. None of the artists were black. So I emailed them back, and I was like, how do you have black rendition of tarot cards, but you're all German or Russian? Like, see, and now, see, if I would have picked it up and this whole thing with Russia, y'all would have been like, and Tracy, you promoted Russian. And I was like, oh my God, see? All money ain't good money. So I just told him no. And I was like, I'm always getting solicited. I just don't know the value of the solicitation, so. And actually, half the times there's no value. Kelsey, don't tell me that. Kelsey! She goes, my 5-year-old granddaughter can sing your theme song like a pro. Don't tell me that. I'm ashamed of myself. All right, let's do my job. I am the CNN correspondent for YouTube. YouTube did not hire me, but they need me. So it's unofficial. Okay. All right. So Mother Nature, we went through that already. I'm over it. Ukraine. The battle for Mariupol steel plant is creating a dire situation for civilians as the fierce combat continues. Oh dear. Actually, the stuff in Ukraine is getting to me. Many people are in urgent need of medical help and food. Rescue operations are planned today. That's a joke. Every time there's a rescue operation, Russia just bombs them some more. So whatever. All right, I'm over it. The old rescue operations 2 weeks ago, bombing from Russia. Today, rescue operations are underway, bombing. All right, I don't have time for this. But my heart goes out. It really does. Like every time every time I read something with the Ukraine, and I just imagine people being stuck and not having an out, that is scary to me. That's scary. And I think that's what I've and constantly feeling like I'm feeling the fear and the pain, or anybody who needs medical attention. All right. Sad. Roe versus Wade. Law enforcement officials are bracing for potential violence in Washington, D.C. There's no need for violence. Protesting is protesting. Why violence? I don't care. And nationwide, wake up the leak Supreme Court draft. All right, whatever. The U.S. Capitol Police issued an alert yesterday that warned about far-right calls for violence against a religious group planning an upcoming protest in support of abortion rights at the court. In preparation, teams began installing an 8-foot fence, non-scalable fence. All right, whatever. There's no need for violence. I don't even get that part of it. Why can't you just protest? All right. Coronavirus. All right. I can't do it like Cardi. Oh, wait. Does anybody think Rihanna got married? Did Rihanna get married in red? I'll wait for your answers. I'm not budging until I get an answer. Ebony, you got your candles. Oh, that makes me so happy. Thank you, sweetie. Does anybody know? Engaged? You think she got engaged? I think that video shows that they got married. You know why? I think the video was in the making, right? Because they showed Rihanna with a flat stomach in the video. But by the end of the video, they didn't show her whole body. I think Miss Girl got married. Right, Ifashaye? Yeah. And you know what I want? Okay, listen to this. I want Rihanna and ASAP and Cardi B and her guy, I don't remember his name. I want them to do a thing. I wish they would do a summer thing, but like to have it bumping all summer long, right? I want them to do a thing. Mm-hmm. What do you think? Do you think they'll do a thing together? Ciao. Well, they could do a thing for next summer, but we need that summer beat. Like, you know how we always got to have that summer beat with driving, the music, and happy birthday, Sean Thies. Hi, happy birthday. Yeah, but show sympathy and empathy to others anyway. I don't know if I care anymore if people don't show me empathy. You know, I don't live for people to show empathy for me. I live to be of kindness to others. And maybe that's your test. You don't know what your test is, and that could be my test. So I'm always going to push out from myself. When I get up there, I want God to say, good job. So people may not have love for you. Okay. You still be the best you that you could be. Push out love anyways. You're welcome, Shantice. Yes, dreamlike. So nobody got that impression that she got married? Well, I don't know. All right, over it. The FDA has announced that it's putting strict limits on Johnson & Johnson COVID-19 because it causes blood clots. We talked about this. We talked about this. None of the vaccines are good. It's not just Johnson & Johnson. AstraZeneca, yada, what's I did, Ifashaye? What's I did? AstraZeneca, Moderna, I don't trust Pfizer, I don't trust any of them. So, are you surprised that the Johnson & Johnson one is causing blood clots? I'm not surprised. Listen to this. I don't know if this makes any sense. So they're putting strict limits on it, but listen to the limits. Specifically, the vaccine will be limited to people 18 and older, for whom other vaccines aren't appropriate or accessible. Accessible? So you're just going to put the Johnson & Johnson in poor neighborhoods, in poor countries? All right. You better know what vaccine you're getting. You better ask to look at the bottle and make sure that it says Moderna or something. If it says Johnson & Johnson, then they're dumping it in your neighborhoods. It will also only be administered to those who opt for the J&J. Listen, if something says it gives you blood clots, why do you think I'm gonna get on that line? Give me Johnson & Johnson. I need all the blood clots. Does that make sense, people? All right. The FDA said in a statement that no change, is being made because of the risk of a rare and dangerous clotting condition called thrombosis, which is a syndrome of some type, TTS, after receiving the vaccine. The new warnings come as the U.S. will likely exceed 1 million coronavirus deaths. I think we're the highest in the world. Oh my God. New Mexico is having wildfires. And dozens of homes have been destroyed. And more than 15,000 other homes are in the line of fire. And 300,000 acres have burned this year alone in New Mexico. Immigration is always my favorite topic. States at the southern U.S. border preparing for an expected influx of migrants seeking asylum after the end of Title 42. Come on. A pandemic order restriction put in place by the Trump administration. The public health order, which the Biden administration hoped to drop this month, previously allowed border officials to turn away approximately 1.8 million migrants in the past 2 years. In Laredo, Texas, about 5,000 migrants are waiting for the Title 42 to lift. A director of a shelter in the region said they're waiting for it to lift. Forty 3% of Americans say it's time to end the border policy and return to pre-pandemic procedures. But those who say it's not the right time are divided over how long it should remain. Oh, shut up, people. None of you are into politics. But the minute immigrants come into the picture, now you're in politics. If you were interested in politics, you would have never passed the Don't Say Gay in Florida, and none of these abortion bullshit would ever be passed. But immigrants, now we wake up. I'm over it. Let me remind you, that everyone here in America, except the Native Americans, are immigrants. Let me remind you of that. Everyone is an immigrant. Generations past, including blacks. It was not our fault. Like, they grabbed us out of our country, so it wasn't our fault. But we're still, it's not our native land. Get out of here. I'm over it. All right, are we good? Oh, New Mexico sounds so close to my heart. Might as well come and get you. Listen, they let the Ukrainians in, they let the Afghanistans in. Same issues are going on with the Mexican border. Same issues. So let them in. Just let them in. We'll figure it out. We will all figure it out. But let them in. Right, Leisha. Leisha goes, blacks been immigrants for hundreds of years. Right. They still treat us like we're immigrants. My favorite is when they go back to your country and you're like, no, you go back to your country, Europeans. You're not supposed to be here. All right. Are we good, guys? I love you all. Hi, I am Diamond Pearl. Hi, Ken K. Lovely independence. Good health, good health, good health. All right. Pfizer paid $2.3 million for fraudulent marketing for their meds, largest payout in the world's history. Yeah. It's bullshit. All of it is bullshit. All right. It is what it is. Okay. Let's not dissect all the immigrants that are here. It doesn't matter. Just let the Mexican people at the Mexican border. By the way, just because they come in from the Mexican border doesn't mean they're Mexicans. They're Colombians. They're Dominican Republics. They're Guatemalans. Like, come on. Like, talk about racism. Get to know the people that travel to the Mexican border to come into the U.S. All right, guys. Hold on. This is my favorite part. So, before you go, somebody posted under Storm Moreau's hit. Let me see if I can find it. No, go off on me, bitch. Like, you go off on me. So in any case, somebody said, my mama taught, no, oh, I wasn't really talking to you anyway. I was talking to the other girl. I forgot her name. No, I can't find it. See, the bitch must have deleted it. Oh, I don't care. In any case, I was looking on somebody's page, right? On the comments. And she made some stupid derogatory remark. And then I went on her page, and this is back to Kevin Samuels. Like, some stupid off-the-cuff mark. Like, grown-ass woman, right? So I went on her page, and on her page, one of her posts was, you know, may I be better connected to God. Something like that. I'm paraphrasing, right? And so then I posted back. So then somebody else posted her comment, 100, 100. So then I responded. I don't know what I responded now, because sometimes I just respond because, oh, here it is. Okay. So somebody puts, my mama taught me if I couldn't say anything good, don't say anything at all. Then you should just shut the fuck up. Somebody else put 100, 100. I went onto somebody else's page, not the first one that said, my mama said don't say anything good at all. That's a fucking lie. Your mama taught you that, but nobody listens, right? No one listens to the mamas, right? You all run your chat like that, right? So she puts, responding to that one, this woman puts 100, 100. So I went on her page to see who she is. And she put, I pray my relationship with God gets better. So my smart ass responds. So somebody else responds and says, there's a certain level of irony in your comment you should have ignored, right? So the person responded, she goes, follow suit, bruh. I didn't comment on your post. You came to me. Allow that to sink in. Now do what you're supposed to do. Listen, if you're responding on a public page and someone responds to you, it's okay not to like it, but it's a public page. So, okay, so then I said, listen to the first one, my mama said. I said, listen, you, whatever. I said, I agree with the one that was like, there's a certain type of irony. It's a long story. I said, because on your page, you put, need to have better relationship with God. How does putting 100 in the comments help you with that? It was okay to say. I wasn't really saying anything bad. It was mean. It was a dig. And she got the dig. She goes, first of all, you have me confused with somebody else. I have a great relationship with God. The real question is, what do you think you can come to my post with this mess? First and final warning. Get going before I go off on you. Go ahead. I didn't say anything nasty, but you are being worrisome. Varmint, again, leave me alone. And she goes, I see who need the Lord. It's not us. It's you. Well, I agree. I need the Lord. I would not deny that in a minute. I need Jesus. I never said I did need Jesus. I do that sometimes. I just kind of antagonize people on Twitter and IG. Sorry. I just poke you and you just go for it. I challenge your way of thinking. Y'all just go in the uproar. Meanwhile, I'm sitting back going, all right, I'm out of here. I'm going to take my evil ass out of here. I love you. And we're going to do some dashikis and bonnets because that's when I get zen and angelic again. You notice? Dashikis and bonnets, I'm very angelic. You can even see the halo, twirling above my head. I make up for it with dashikis and bonnets. All in basketball. I need Jesus to wake up, Lord. All right. I love you all. Take it easy. Bye.
Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live.